Okay, before we start this video, I want to highlight this comment right here. I zoomed it in as much as I can. Hopefully, I can read it. It's this comment right here. Highlight it for y'all. It says, and I quote, "Blacks have the most selective outrage. Isn't this art reflection what actually goes on in black communities? Y'all glorify negativity, but when it's pointed out to y'all, it's a problem. Change the optics or kick rocks." This guy's name is Joshua Iowa. I let y'all do what y'all gotta do to this nigga. I let this sit on my video when we talked about this good times shit. Today is the 12th. This show has officially come out. Now, what's it like? I have no idea. I have no plans on watching this, and I will not watch this. So if this is something different from what we're expecting it to be, then okay. But if it's exactly what the trailer is showing us, then it is what it is. But this comment right here just shows, you're not in our community. You only go based off of what you see, not what you know. Joshua, tell you a white boy. To say that blacks have the most selective outrage shows your ignorance. I just want to point that out, sir. We don't have selective outrage. This is not selective outrage. We have a right to be upset at this. This shit looks like some pure fucking coonery. By the way, this is his channel. Look. You could tell this is a white kid. We got one short. When you're feeling lost. No subscribers, nobody, but had the audacity to type that in my comment section. Like, I wasn't gonna highlight that and bring that up. The fact that you are not part of the black community says a lot. You have no right to speak about the black community. We don't talk about the white community because we not in y'all circle like that. But for you to have the gall to sit up here and say that blacks have the most selective outrage and that this art is a reflection of what actually goes on in the black community, sir, you don't know a motherfucking thing about the black community. Not every hood is the same, sir. There are some neighborhoods that gang bang. There are some neighborhoods that have a drug problem. And there are some neighborhoods where kids can go outside and play. There's parks. There's libraries. There's black-owned businesses in the neighborhood that people like to go to and get their food. No, like you don't come from where we come from. You don't understand what we go through. And to see this is not just about this being a minstrel show. It's the fact that they took it. It's the fact that they took Good Times, a beloved black show, and turned it into a coon fest. And I don't think you get the picture, sir. You don't. Don't speak on our community unless you from our community. That's facts, my nigga. Watch your fucking mouth. That's all I'm gonna say. Now I'm going to delete your comment. I'm letting y'all see the comment before I delete it. I'm deleting this comment. Like I said, this is his channel. If you want to go to his little short right here and leave y'all little get on his ass, because that's perfectly fine. But we're about to remove this comment. Matter of fact, hold on. They can no longer comment on my videos. It's that simple. It's how you get rid of haters. So let's get into this though. This is a reaction video that we finna get into. It's titled Netflix Good Times 2024 is already trash. This is by what's the brother name? I think it's Deontay Spot. Yeah, Deontay Spot. And yeah, man, without further ado, let's get right into it. I've been holding off on this all week because of this comment that I got in my fucking on my Netflix's Motivated video.
It's just as good as the Evans of old.
Isn't that just dynamite?
But the truth is, we're the Evans of new.
What about the struggle? We're black. It'll be here tomorrow.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
So this is what it has come to. Like, I know Netflix is always greenlighting stupid stuff, but has it really gotten this bad over there?
Yes.
And I really was thinking about toning down how much I cuss on this channel, but after watching the trailer for this, fuck it. Everybody who had a hand in putting together this show should feel ashamed. But I already know that they don't. And I know Norman Lear isn't here anymore, and you're not supposed to say anything bad about someone who passed away. So I'm not gonna do that, but I still have to keep it real. I'm not surprised that he went along with this since he stole the show from Eric Monty. Steph Curry and Seth MacFarlane both look like they don't know shit about the original show, so I don't even know why they're executive producers. I don't know.
I told y'all about the mixed babies. When it comes to Steph Curry. I told y'all about the mixed babies.
Know too much about Renata Shepard, but she should be ashamed of herself as well. And if she is the showrunner, I definitely won't be checking out anything that I see her name on in the future.
Damn.
Last night, I was watching Tiffany Bird Harrison's live that she did with the channel Broken Traditions about this show. And it's a good video. Y'all should watch it. They both made a lot of great points. And the reason that I'm bringing this live stream up is because Broken Tradition said something that I highly agree with. He said that if this show was not titled Good Times, a lot of people would have been fine with it. The reason that I agree is because people love to defend this kind of foolishness, but now that it's Good Times, you have a problem with it.
Okay.
I never defended any of them shits at all.
This is why I don't understand when people come into my comment section claiming that I don't like black people just because I don't support projects just for being black. Like, people really be upset with me because I only support black films that put effort.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing with black content. Your black content has to push us forward. It can't push us backwards. This shit is pushing us backwards. If you're not pushing us forward, look at this. Malcolm X pushing us forward. Boys in the Hood. If it wasn't for Boys in the Hood, a lot of these movies on here wouldn't exist. Well, some of them. Do the Right Thing came out before Boys in the Hood. So we would probably have to say Spike Lee. If it wasn't for Spike Lee, we probably would have never got John Singleton. But even after that, all this stuff that's come out over time, they all have a message behind them. So let's keep it real. There's great messages behind a lot of this.
Into them. That's crazy. Whenever people make excuses for movies like the sequel to Coming to America, This is how we end up with bullshit like this.
This is from a fool who stares at his orange juice every morning.
It says concentrate on the box. Who the dummy now? Shit, me for not wearing a condom.
No. I saw Slink Johnson's interview on Comedy Hype. He's the one.
I'm not surprised about Slink Johnson. Slink Johnson has done some questionable characters in the past. Like, let's be real. He was Lamar in Grand Theft Auto. Lamar was the fucking epitome of pushing black people backwards. But it works because it's Grand Theft Auto. It's a video game. It's not really focused on the hood. It's focused on something bigger and better. And Lamar isn't even that big of a character to even complain about when it comes to Grand Theft Auto. So I'm not really mad at Slink Johnson. He plays these type of roles. So I wouldn't be surprised about Slink Johnson being in these fucking roles. Not at all. I'm not even mad that he's a drug dealing baby. It's kind of in his nature at this point. But the fact that motherfuckers would greenlight this shit is beyond me.
Who plays the drug dealing baby? His response to the backlash is that the show is satire and people need to stop being sensitive. Then he kept talking about how great it is just to be working because a lot of people can't find work in the industry right now.
I get it. You know what I'm saying? He trying to big up the show because this is going to get him paid. He gonna get paid off of this, so I understand. The showrunner, I understand from her perspective why she's defending this. I understand why everybody that's a part of this project is defending it. This is getting them a bag. This is paying their bills. No disrespect to anybody on the show, but it's just like, y'all sure y'all want to do this? Y'all sure this is what y'all really want out here in the streets? Alright.
In other words, he's one of those niggas who will play any role you give to him as long as he's making some money.
Reality and satire. Some things are satirical. I'm sorry if it might hurt your feelings.
This animation is lazy as hell. I don't know what the frame rate is on here, but the movement is weird. The design is ugly as hell. Like, nobody gave a fuck. Nobody tried. And the thing that...
See, this the bullshit right here. The bullshit right here was this right here. Ain't no way Jesus is... This is... Come on, dog. Come on, man.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man. Man, this is some bullshit. Boo this man.
The Jesus part is the part that got me upset. That's how I know this gonna be some bullshit. You got God coming down with the painted fingernails and shit like that. Then you got Jesus picking up the phone talking about some new phone, who this? Playing video games. Which, come on, dog. Come on, dog. Jesus died for our sins, bro. I'm pretty sure he would not be up. Nah.
What kills me about this trailer is that they have a bunch of bullshit going on. And then they attempt to pull a message out of their ass and make it seem like...
And this is the most cliche message you could throw in here. This is not a... You not getting by with this bullshit message. They putting guns in our environments and that. No, nigga. No.
Hear me good, nigga. I'm here to double down. That shit is a 2-pack of ass. The fuck are you talking about? That shit stinks.
No. Come on, dude.
Arrest Stockton.
It's something real going on. Like, nah, nigga, that is not how this works.
No, not at all.
You can't just have bullshit happening and then, oh yeah, let's throw a message in. Like, what the fuck?
It's the system. They put the guns and drugs on the streets.
It's getting dangerous. I won't just sit back and let you put yourself in harm's way.
And then in this trailer, we hear them say, we're just as good as the Evans of old. No, you're not. You're not. And I usually don't like to judge something just based off of the trailer, but nah, this trailer just told me every fucking thing I need to know about this series.
Exactly.
And I know the original show had stereotypes in it sometimes and other problems, but for the most part, that wasn't the whole show.
Not at all.
Yes, they were a black family in the ghetto, but for the most part, they still had common sense. But everybody in this reboot just seems dumb and annoying as hell. I mean, they didn't try to get creative with these characters or nothing. This baby is just a fake-ass Pee-wee from Bebe's Kids. That movie has some terrible animation, too.
No, this is Pee-wee mixed with Riley from Boondocks, mixed with fucking just pure fucking ignorance. You take the baby from you take the baby from fucking Bebe's Kids. You take Riley from the Boondocks. And then you just add pure fucking ignorance and coonery, and this is what you get: a drug dealing baby.
I know it's a cult classic, but that animation is bad. But we can talk about that another time. And of course, nobody ran this by Eric Monti to see if he was okay with it, because they knew he wouldn't be okay with this bullshit, and they don't have any respect for him. Y'all want to keep making money off of a concept that he came up with, but don't want to give him no respect, no money, or nothing. So I'm really hoping that this shit fails. I hope it gets canceled with the quickness. And I have one more message for everybody who was involved in this.
You're killing me out here with all this dumb shit you're doing. You need your ass beat.
And that's all I really have to say about this. Sometimes I like to watch stuff just to see how bad it's going to be, but this time I don't even think it's worth it. And before I go, I just want to say that I have been hearing y'all ask about longer videos, and that's what I have been working on. My next review is 19 something minutes.
Okay, so just going on. Okay, so the main point that I wanted to get across this, because this is going to be the last time I talk about this, is why is this the way to go when it comes to portraying black people in animated form? Why do they do stuff like this? Why do they think that this is cool? Why we can't never have a decent show like the Boondocks that shows the madness but also corrects it? Boondocks was the only show that showed the madness but corrected it. Never try to take it too far. A drug dealing baby? Come on now. So basically what we saying is kids are drug dealers. The teenagers, they're uneducated and fucking stupid. And black people as a whole are just poor. This is the reality of our situation. It's like, nah, fuck trying to come up. Fuck trying to really become, look, they even got fucking roaches in here. God damn it. Roaches, pills. They just doing it all. They just doing it all here. But nah, I really wish that they would stop portraying us like this, but this is how they see us. This is how they see black people in a nutshell. So this is what they put out there. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, this is really what we doing now. It's fucking motivated, for one. Very fucking motivated. It's highly offensive. The fact that fucking Seth MacFarlane is behind this don't make it any fucking better, considering all the fucking wisecracks he's taken at black people over the fucking years. Shit, he took a wisecrack at Nipsey Hussle for what? What was like, I get it. It was a light jab. It wasn't really meant to be taken that seriously. But the fact that you had the audacity to even take that jab is beyond me. And then you got somebody like Steph Curry out here who I believe the very last person to interview Nipsey Hussle would go on to work with Seth MacFarlane of all people. You were the last person to interview Nipsey Hussle before he passed away. So the disrespect, for one, I get that it was a light jab and it wasn't meant to be taken seriously, but the fact that you still took the jab anyway is ridiculous. There was no need to bring his name up at all on that Family Guy episode. There was no reason to do it. None whatsoever. There was no fucking reason. But they did it anyway. Why? Because it's Seth fucking MacFarlane. And to me personally, Family Guy's been shit for a long time now. And I've been stopped watching Family Guy. I think I stopped watching Family Guy in 2011, 2012? That was the last time I ever watched Family Guy. I haven't watched Family Guy since. So the fact that you got Steph Curry behind this shit, Seth MacFarlane is behind this fucking garbage. It just shows what Hollywood really thinks about you. And the fact that Steph actually, I've been told y'all about these mixed babies and these light-skinned babies. I've been trying to tell y'all, bro. They not down with us. They look the part, they act the part, but they not down with us. They not throwing their fist up in the air for us. You really think if Steph Curry was really down for us, you really think he'd be a part of this shit? Come on, man. I'm just saying though, man. I don't get why they portray us like this and think that this is the way to do it. This is not a reflection of our reality. This is not a reflection of our reality. Not everybody's a fucking drug dealer. I don't live in the best neighborhood, but there are kids outside playing. There are kids running around here playing. There are things out here for them to do. There's a library not that far away from here. There's a rec center not that far away from there. There's a big old park down the street from where I am. See kids playing all the time. It's a church. You know what I'm saying? It's a fucking box. Matter of fact, this is how I know I live in a good neighborhood. A good neighborhood. There's a fucking box for like homeless people. Just full of cans of food, clothes, you know what I'm saying? Just to help the homeless. That's how I knew I was in a good neighborhood. They even got books for them. Chargers if they need them. Yo, like they take care of the homeless out here, bro. We in the hood. I'm in the hood, but they take care of the homeless out here, bro. That's a good community to be a part of. Nothing crazy happens over here. The most that's gonna happen over here is some nigga bumping their fucking car down the street on some ignorant shit. But outside of that, it's really solid over here. And I like it over here. Everybody look out for everybody. Everybody know everybody over here. It's like, yo, well, except for me, I don't really go outside that much. Unless I'm going to work. Or to the dollar store. But that's neither here nor there. But this shit right here is not a reflection of black people's reality. This is not a reflection, bro. This is just some bullshit that Hollywood keeps trying to portray. They keep trying to get this shit across because they think this shit is going to work. No matter how many times they bring it up, they try to make this shit work and it doesn't work. They did this with the Friday series. Remember when Friday had an animated series on MTV and how trash and offensive that shit was? They're doing it again, but they're just using Good Time now. They said, fuck using Friday. We're not going to use Ice Cube anymore. We're going to use Good Times now. And I have to say this too. I feel sorry for any show we valued back in the days, whether it be this, the Good Time shit. Because once Fresh Prince got through the fucking door. Once Fresh Prince got through the fucking door, nigga, it's about to be raps, nigga. I fear the next motherfucker I fear is Martin. They gonna ruin Martin, bruh. I already feel it. I feel like they gonna wait till Martin like super old and he really can't do nothing no more, and they just gonna be like, yeah, you old, you can't do no more Bad Boys with Will Smith. So you know what we gonna do? Sign these papers right here so we can get the IP to Martin, so that way we can fuck your legacy up. That's what I feel like they gonna do. I feel like Martin is next. Martin is the next target. They scheming right now though. But yeah, man, that's all I'm gonna say for right now. That's all I wanted to get off my chest. Just want to get my point across. I know the last video was a clip from a live stream that I did. So that's why I didn't really go in depth, because I was doing a live stream. I ain't had that much. I didn't really want to take too much time, but now I got time and I really wanted to go over this because this was really offensive. I didn't know what the hype was about. Everybody was upset about this. I didn't know what was so upsetting about it. So I saw it and I was like, yeah, I understand now. So yeah, that's just gonna about do it for this one. Let me know what y'all think down in the comment section below. I'll get back to you. Till then, peace out.